62-year-old Jeffrey Neal died in March of last year. Since then, his family has filed this federal lawsuit claiming the sheriff and her staff are responsible for his death. Mark Neal has been a prominent Akron bishop for the past 2 decades, but his faith was tested the day he learned his older brother Jeffrey had died.
We had many questions, and we still have questions today.
On March 4th of 2023, Jeffrey, or Jay Neal, was arrested after getting into an argument with his neighbors. Family members say he was having a psychotic break.
He had been diagnosed with schizophrenia years ago.
Mark says Jay was also diagnosed with seizures and bipolar disorder. After learning about his arrest, he says he spoke directly with Sheriff Kandy Fatheree, who assured him Jay would get the treatment that he needed.
And when she said that, I felt a sense of relief because I'm like, okay, great. You know, she's going to make sure that's on top of it.
But 13 days later, Mark received a call that Jay was dead. When he arrived at the hospital, he questioned deputies about how his brother had died.
They were not very kind, but simply said, this is still part of the evidence that we have to investigate. So being told that your brother is evidence of an investigation, and you have to leave the room is pretty tough.
The Summit County Medical Examiner's report indicated Jay died from Staphylococcus pneumonia. It listed schizophrenia as a contributing factor since Jay couldn't explain how poorly he was feeling. The Neal family then hired attorney Nicholas DiCello.
It's a wrongful death case. You know, we think those are the most serious cases.
DiCello says he reviewed Jay's records, which showed he never received his medications and wasn't seen by a doctor until the day before his death.
No one ever took the time to bother to look at their own records to see what was happening to this man.
Since Jay had been at the jail several times before, DiCello says staff should have known his medical history.
Jay's medical records at the jail facility indicate that he has schizophrenia, and it indicates the injection that he receives for it.
Meanwhile, Jay's family is devastated, knowing that this year, one of them won't be making it home for the holidays.
We don't even want to come together anymore, but it's so hard to, because we're looking for that laugh. We're looking for that voice. We're looking for that, you know, one word.
And you'll never hear that voice again.
No. The only time I can hear it is when I play my phone, because I'd have 4 voicemails from me. Hold on. Wait a minute. We won't hear it again, but I do have the voicemail, and that's all we got.
The family is also suing the companies that provide mental health services for the sheriff's office. We reached out to the Summit County Sheriff's Office for comment, but we haven't heard back. Mike Mason, 19 News.